guys, welcome back to Sweetie Pie Pets. Have I got a product for you? The fine folks at Wopet asked me to review their automatic pet feeder food dispenser so that I can see if it lives up to the expectation of feeding my Sweetie Pie while I'm away for the day. Wow! So here it is. This is the Wopet automatic pet feeder for cats and for dogs. Now, it looks really big compared to this golden retriever, so I can't imagine how big it's going to be compared to my Chihuahuas. That's either a large pet feeder or a very little golden retriever. They didn't even Photoshop a shadow in. So the product specifications say that it is a white feeder made out of ASB. I don't know what that is. It's 9.8 inches by 13.7 inches. It has 7-pound dry food capacity. That's a lot of food. It has a 110 voltage, so I guess you have to plug it in. It has it's battery powered. Why does it say 110 plus battery powered? It requires D batteries, not included. Do we have D batteries? Maybe it's either plug-in or battery. What you get in this box is one feeder, one manual, one adapter, and one USB cable. I guess you don't get the puppies with it. It has a large capacity hopper. It has accurate proportion control, humanized design, simply setting, voice record / play at the programmed meal time so you can record your voice. I wonder if it has a treat flinger. 2 power supply, battery, and power adapter. So you can use battery or you can plug it in. So that's kind of cool. Wopet, if you need help with your packaging, I could definitely Photoshop a shadow in for you, and I might be able to make it more size appropriate. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's kind of interesting looking. It almost looks like a little trash can. I sure hope I don't have to read the manual because that's just not going to work for me. Okay, so here's my power adapter. It has screws. So there's a lot of buttons up here at the top. I'm assuming that I'm going to have to figure out what those buttons mean, and it might take me a while. How to change to small food dispenser. Oh, I see. Okay, so apparently there is a large food dispenser, maybe for a large dog, and a small food dispenser. So it looks like inside there's already one of these, and if you want, you can switch it out with this one. And I'm not sure, oh, this is a small food dispenser, and the one that's already inside is the large food dispenser. So if you have a small dog, I guess you want to switch it out and put the small food dispenser, which means I'm going to have to do that. Okay, so the default installation of the food dispenser, programmable 1 to 39 portions. There's too many instructions here. Remove 6 screws and the large food dispenser. Place and screw the small food dispenser accordingly. All right, so I have to find 6 screws. I see. It wasn't apparently obvious that the inside comes right out. And now I can easily access the screws. So apparently this part right here is the little holder tank thing, and it says that this part is washable. Of course, I'm assuming not with this. You have to take off this little fan part, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I removed the 6 screws as it indicated that I needed to do. However, it looks like there's a 7th screw in the center inside, which I didn't see that in the instructions that I had to remove that. So this is the large food dispenser, and we're gonna replace it with the small food dispenser, which is basically just has smaller paddles. I didn't know I was gonna need tools for the food dispenser. Okay, so I think I have the small food dispenser correctly positioned. So I'm just gonna get rid of the large food dispenser because I don't need that. If any of you guys buy this and you wanna switch them out, just so you know, this thing comes right out of the center. It just pulls out. The instructions were not apparently obvious. They did not explain that, so I took some screws out of the bottom, which I wasn't supposed to. So I'm gonna put those screws back in the bottom. You do not need to remove the bottom screws. Okay, so now that I have the small food dispenser in there, what else do I need to do? Assemble bowl, apply power, plug in the power adapter. If do not want to use power adapter, you can change to use battery. I think I'll just use the power adapter, which is here. Let's plug this bad boy in and see if it works. There's a lot of buttons here. Press and hold manual button for 3 seconds. I think this is going to require some wine. Repeat it 2 more times. If each time it will feed 1 portion, it means the machine with no problem. That's what it says.
I think they need a technical editor.
To set current time, press and hold time and hour button simultaneously. Okay? Time and hour button. In Army time is what? 6?
1628.
Okay, it wasn't too hard to set the time. To set breakfast meal, press and hold breakfast and on off to set feeding breakfast or not. Okay, so it has the option for 4 different meals. It has breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a 4th meal. So I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to set those for whatever time I want, and then it will dispense the food during all 4 of those. So I set them all to on so that they would receive a meal for all 4 times. Press and hold breakfast and meal size button, setting meal size. And it's gonna give us breakfast in just a few minutes. And the amount of food is gonna give us is 39, whatever that is. And lunch is gonna come just a few minutes later. I just set it up right now just so I can see. And I only have lunch at setting 1. So we'll see how much food that is. Okay, so I think we're all set up. I think all we have to do now is put the food in the hopper and see what happens when it's breakfast time. I'm curious how loud it's gonna be when it dispenses and if it might scare them. I think we only have like 1 more minute. Oh, here it goes. Breakfast is served. Okay, so there's breakfast. That's 39. That's the amount of food that they got. That's a lot of food for a Chihuahua. So I would say that that's more than 1 Chihuahua would need in 1 meal. And obviously if you had the large hopper in there, it probably gives you even more because each twist gives you a larger amount of food, I'm assuming. That's pretty good. I'm gonna dump this out and then in just a minute, the lunch portion, which is set at 1, is gonna dispense and we're gonna see how big that is. And now we have to wait for lunch to be served. Okay, so lunch was set at setting 1, and this is the amount of food that we got, which I would say is more appropriate for a single meal for a Chihuahua. Maybe they might need a setting of 2 or 3 for a single meal. But all in all, after checking this out, I actually am really pleased with it. I think it's a really cool product. If you have to go away for any extended period of time and you need to make sure that your sweetie pies are getting fed at their normal mealtime, I think this is a great way to go. So one other cool feature that this product has, it actually has a voice recording so that at mealtime, it will replay back your voice, whatever you've recorded. So if you have like a little saying that you say at lunchtime or dinner time or whatever, or if you just want to call your sweetie pies or give them a little message, you can supposedly record it and then your sweetie pie will hear your voice. So let's check that out. Reina, Marco, Mila, Sabrina, time for dinner. Okay, let's play it back and see how it sounds. Reina, Marco, Mila, Sabrina, time for dinner. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's so cute. I don't know what the dogs would do if they heard that, but I'm assuming, especially Mila, who's always very curious, even when we're watching YouTube videos of myself, she's always staring at the TV because she thinks it's interesting, I guess. So I bet you that Mila would pay particular close attention to my voice. Oh my gosh, it worked! It's so cute! That is so cute. So it played the recording twice. So I'm assuming that it will just play the recording no matter which meal it is. Every single time that it's about to dispense food, it's going to play your voice. So all in all, I'm really happy with this feeder. I sort of wish it had a treat flinger, which I think is a really cute idea, but that's okay. I think we can live without. So James just let me know that Wopet does have another product that actually has the treat flinger, but I haven't reviewed that one. This one is the one without the treat flinger, and I do think it's a really cool product. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, I will put the link in the description below. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you guys next time on Sweetie Pie Pets. Bye-bye.